The tape. So we've got this matchup going in. Bloob in the blue corner, coming in with room scale 9 by 9 feet with a height of 5'10". Elo, this man said, hell no. He said they got a fixed V4 if he's gonna challenge the online ranks. And fighting across from it today is Ali, rank number 14. He's gonna be stationary tonight, coming in with a massive height advantage of 6'3", and he also said, Elo, hell no. Virtual fight fans, it is time. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the black trunks with the white trim, this VR boxer stands at 5'10" tall, playing today with a room scale play space of 10 by 10 feet. Voted number 6 in the ringside community poll, he enters the ring with a record of 0 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws. Hailing all the way from NA East, give it up for Blue! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the white trunks with the black trim, this giant stands at a staggering 6'3" tall. He is playing today with a stationary room scale play space of 4 by 4 feet. He has been voted number 14 in the Ringside VR community poll, and he enters this bout with a fresh record of 0 wins, 0 losses, and 0 draws. Representing the NA East, give it up for Ali!
Yeah, we got Bloob in the blue corner, rocking those black trunks with the white trim. Ali in the opposite, rocking the white trunks with the black trim. And right away, no minutes spared. A quick hug and some flurries exchanged right in the center of the ring.
Oh man, they're off and rocking, bro. It's gonna be an amazing fight up here today. Everybody is fighting for that $200 placement and also premium placement on the ladder. You know, you don't want to get caught up low in the ladder in this kind of event because you're gonna get eliminated after the tournament comes out, and everybody wants to get a little bit of that fight money.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got
early on, both fighters finding their space really well. I'm seeing Bloob land a lot of really good shots. Ali's gotten the ugly face a few times, but that is not the indicator that we see before in V3 because, like we said before, this is V4, baby.
Oh yeah, absolutely. New different ball game. And what's crazy is, so we've got a little bit of this matchup going on. Ali with a massive reach advantage as well. Not gonna lie, the height advantage and the reach advantage plus stationary is gonna be difficult for Bloob to fight against. Now, Bloob, a warrior, right? One of our refs, another coach here as well. No strangers to different matchups. So right now, he's just dancing around, bro, like really getting into Ali's space, and Ali being the taller fighter, not able to keep Bloob out. And if he's going to want to win, he's want to keep Bloob at arm's length, bro.
Yeah, I think right now I'm giving this round to Bloob. He's been throwing the harder shots. Ali's controlling the outrange, but whenever Bloob goes in, I think he's starting to win those exchanges.
Yeah, and that's Bloob's game plan coming in here today. He does not want to stay on the reach of Ali. Ali may have a secret technique to keep Bloob at bay, but right now he's got to really stay on the back foot, really leverage that room space controls, and really stay out there on the edge, play the mid-range. He does not want to be this close to Bloob because that's where Bloob is going to do some damage.
Yeah, speaking of Bloob's strategy, he was saying earlier that he doesn't think that Ali is going to have this fight because he doesn't know how to handle big room scale opponents. Haven't seen him use it too much yet this round, but you can see him now starting to dance around. He does have a lot of space to work with, and so it lets him pressure Ali really well, or, you know, escape from him if he needs to.
Oh, absolutely. And Bloob coming in, landing some beautiful shots in here, leveraging his footwork, and there we go. Several hooks coming in, raining down on Ali from Bloob, and Ali looks to be in a bit of trouble already.
Yeah, I think the tip I always give for people who are in stationary fighting room scale, right, is you're not going to lock the opponent to a certain part of the ring, right, because they just can't go there. Bloob isn't going to go all the way to the blue corner. But he's in his own ring, so you have to figure out what his space is and pressure him that way. So like right now, you know, you've put Bloob in his corner, back up a little bit and start cutting off his angles as opposed to just trying to like push forward constantly, right? Because he can't go back past a certain point, and so he's just going to start walking around.
Oh, absolutely. And the end of the first round comes to a close. And Solly, I gotta say, man, I really feel like Bloob did a really good showing. He's already got an advantage over Ali. Ali's got to make some adjustments in this next round coming up.
I couldn't agree more. He was landing some good shots, but he wasn't really hitting that maximum damage that he really needed to do. And I think that's if he needs to make an adjustment in round 2, what he's going to need to be focusing on the most.
Yeah.
Because he's got the reach, right? So I think he needs to work more on not just landing the punch, but like punching it through and working on, you know, making sure that the form is something that the game recognizes as a good punch.
And that's going to be difficult, right? Because as the Bloob out here doing the lean back, got to be careful. I know. Hopefully, Bloob hasn't taken off that headset. We did not warn him to not take off the headset, but man, the man was doing the easy lean. Round number 2 underway. It's going to be difficult, right? When you're a taller fighter like Ali, right? When you're trying to swing, not only are you disadvantaged because you can't get the full extension, right? You can't keep them where you want them to be. Your damage is going to be cut off at every angle. They're also going to crowd you, dude. And so your defense is going to have to be, you're going to have to prioritize offense or defense. V4 does have some new updates, right? Right before this tournament started. Ooh, Bloob getting caught though with the ugly face. And this is the first time we've seen Bloob in trouble for this match, Solly.
Yeah, and recently on last Crossing the Void night, I was sparring with Ali. We actually fought to a draw in a quick 2-minute, 2-round match.
Oh.
And what I noticed about him is when he hits those punches, they hit hard. And you can hear the crowd reacting. Both fighters landing devastating blows in that exchange.
That was absolutely beautiful to see. Good to see some life coming in here in Ali in the first round of this tournament. He's got to make a strong showing because you only have 3 chances to make a good showing or you're out, you know? And so I was going to say earlier, V4 is a little different, bro. We've got anti-spamming, right? So we're not going to be able to rely on volume to win in this update. You have to absolutely be careful. If you start throwing too much volume and the game recognizes you as spamming, you're not only going to do less damage, but you're going to take more damage, right? Bloob and Ali are both aware of this factor, so you kind of see them playing a little bit more careful, using more head movement, and this is what you want to see in a VR game right now.
No, I couldn't agree more, and you pointed it out really well, right? They're both making sure not to, flag the spam system, but they're doing it in different ways. Ali likes to outbox and do these kind of short combos.
Yeah.
Bloob comes in for like a quick burst that kind of hits the limit of it right away and then backs out and resets.
True enough. And so, Bloob coming in on the inside. Ali's making the mistake of letting Bloob crowd his space. Bloob is crossing this void for free. No tolls being paid. My man is coming and going as he pleases, and that's going to hurt Ali in the long run, bro.
Yeah, the other big thing, and this is I've noticed is a bit of a flaw in Ali's strategies, he likes to headhunt a little bit. He doesn't take advantage of going to the body as much. He'll go for it every now and then to keep his opponents honest, but he really does go for the head more. And, Bloob does also like to go for the head, but he does mix up his levels. And I think that's been helping him out. Like right there, you just saw that low jab to the body.
Yeah.
It's not going to get the knockdown in this version, but it is going to add on to your damage and to your scorecard. And especially in these rounds where no one's getting knocked down, that's going to be a major factor.
Yeah, dude. And we're not going to see a lot of knockdowns here. Ali just not going to the body, but both fighters hurt after that exchange. They've got to be careful with this new damage system. You can't be going through a firefight anymore, and the scuffle is happening. The ref's not breaking it up. Finally, the ref breaks it up, man. The ref is out for blood today.
Yeah, and I think this has to do with Ali's style. Like he's using his stationary and backing up a lot, and so he's not really triggering that clinch collision that otherwise would be. That might be something that he needs to work into his defense, right? Instead of always backing out, go in and just don't worry too much about the clinch points, right? You can get a few of those without being punished.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'll punish your opponent or, give it to nobody. So definitely something he's got to work in. I would give that round, again, a little bit closer. Ali got some really good shots in there. I saw Bloob get rocked a few times and the crowd go crazy.
True.
But, no knockdowns. This is still a close fight.
Oh, absolutely. And the crowd out here on TikTok chiming in. A lot of folks asking how they can join. Once we get to the break after this match, I'm going to clue you guys all in on how to get on if you think you got the hands. And I know some of you out there do. You definitely have the hands. We're going to give you a chance to challenge the ladder after this inaugural tournament. But until then, we're about to get ready to round number 3 underway. If you like V4, let us know in the chat. If you're looking for Bloob to win, drop the 1s. If you think Ali's gonna win, drop the 2s in the chat. We want to see how the people feel.
Very much so. And right now, I think this is a good showing for Ali. Bloob switching his style to that hands low. Ali tagging him up a few times, making him put his hands back up. I think Bloob is just trying different things now. He's getting a little stylish, showing a little flair. Ooh, and a good hook coming in.
Oh, absolutely. And another massive exchange there. And Solly, we always say this, in this 3-round format, right? We have the first round is usually the discovery round, right? You figure out what weapons you can deploy in the match. The second round is the adjustment round where you got to figure out your opponent and take advantage of the weakness. But the third round, oh man, that's the round you let it all hang down. You know what I'm saying? And these boxers are letting the virtual leather fly.
Yeah, no reason to hold back at this point, right? This is for money. This is for high stakes. If you don't think that you've got the win, try to secure it at the end because, there's not going to be, you just gas out that stamina.
Yeah.
Both fighters being a little bit more patient here at the end. Big shot landing from Bloob. Starting to cook.
Oh, Bloob is cooking, bro. Your boy Ali might be done. You know what I'm saying? He's circling around right now. Honestly, circling around could have been something that Ali could have leveraged, especially with his reach. We were talking about earlier that, it's not always great to just be one-dimensional with your movement, right? You got to back up. You got to leverage an L-step, circle around, make Bloob work for it because he's in room space. He's going to have to use that endurance. Meanwhile, Ali's with his stick movement, he can conserve the energy and really lay it on in the third round, but we haven't seen it here. Bloob making his way on the inside, man. The man is having fun tonight, trying to secure that first win in round number 1. Or the tournament round number 1, not round 3.
Not mentioned as much, but Bloob's guard has been very solid. I love where he's holding it. It's very close. Look at him. He's just swapping it back and forth, ear to ear, covering up those hooks, and that is just super effective, right? Yeah. He's not holding it too high up. You don't need to guard that forehead, but you got to guard the temple, the jaw. Ooh! Speaking of which, Ali, you got to watch those hands, boy.
Gotta watch him, bro. And I think one of the big secrets to Bloob's defense right now is the changes to V4. V4 has made your hands and arms absolutely rigid. They literally cannot move. Solly, we tested this out in V1 where you were able to manipulate the gloves a little bit, pull them down, go for a cross over the top of the guard. A powerful punch could have made it through, but now they are rigid, and Bloob is taking advantage of that. And honestly, ironically, Bloob was the biggest critic of this particular type of static guard, and here he is right now, making it give him pay dirt. The man's about to get paid off the things he's complaining about.
Yeah, we're coming through pretty close. I think he's had it edged out in this match, but we're going to see on the scorecards.
Ooh.
Let's see what the judges say.
See what they say. Official record.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner is the blue corner.
And the blue corner takes it. Man, look, you predicted it, bro. It was all the way through. Blue takes it. Let's go ahead and look at the official scorecard. Let's get a few stats on the board. So overall, Blue taking the first round, just like you said, Solly. Second round, your boy Ali came back, but Blue with an explosive performance, finishing out strong, 29-28 for your winner. Blue fighting out of the blue corner, securing him a much anticipated and much needed first win. No knockdowns throughout that match, but it was a good, clean boxing match. And let's take a look at the damage right now. I want to see the damage. So the damage, honestly, not too bad, especially for V4, Solly. We got 787 for 631 in the first round, right? A little higher in the second round. Your boy Ali edging it out, man. And if he could have kept that pace, if he could have had a second round like round number 2, he would have won this. But Blue turning it up very consistently, keeping around that 800 range. And I think I think Ali gassed himself out. You can see the damage went down. You know, he went hard in that second round, and you got to pace yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to pace yourself. All right, so what we're going to do right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to lock in with the fighters here. Timothy, hey, this man said, hey, yo, this man said he big brain with a Hemi Neutron, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he proved himself today, right? So Ali, I got to talk to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You were doing well. I can hear you, bro. I think the crowd should hear you. Everybody in the chat, let me know if y'all can hear him.
We can hear you now.
Bet. We had a little bit of audio difficulty. So, Ali, first round, of course, discovery round, can't take nothing away from that, right? You did what you had to do in the second round. You made the adjustments. You won the second round. You went a little hard in the paint, bro. It looked like you gassed out. What was happening in that third round, man?
I didn't even gas out. My thing is, I was throwing my punches and I was like pulling half of my punches, but like just because it's a VR game, it doesn't like let the person drop because I was teeing up on the body. He should have been like down at least the knockout day.
Oh wait, hold on, we gotta let Ali speak, bro. Gotta let Ali have his piece. Go ahead, bro.
But I don't know, the game is still a VR game, but like it's my arms, they're long, so they did do like a damage debuff for like longer arms. So like when I was like long jab into the body or long jab into the face, I wasn't getting damaged. I even tested it out on a dummy. I hit 6 damage every time I do like jabs and stuff. So I don't even do damage when I'm playing the game. It's more of a workout for me.
Hey, look, all I gotta say is, bro, that was a great fight. Great first fight for both of y'all. You remember, you have 3 chances in this tournament. There's 3 rounds, right? So this is not double elimination, not single elimination. You can still make it in the top 8 even after your first L. You just got to win your next 2. All right, up next, let's get the next fighters up on stage. Solly, whenever you get them up on stage, let me know what it is. Right now,
They're up on stage.
Nice.
They are already ready.
Nice. CM Muay Thai, if you have a question, though, just drop it in the chat. I'm gonna get to it when I can. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody who's following right now. You know what I'm saying? MJ with the follow, I appreciate it. Everyone who wants to know how to join the Discord, man. That's the fastest way to get in on the action. We've got a whole circuit set up for you guys. It's going to be something that we want the community to be involved in and have a good time. So join the Discord. We have a strong Discord of like almost 2,000 members right now, active all the time. Coaches, trainers, people throwing their hands. We have weekly events for the community like King of the Ring, Power Slap competition, team fights. We have weekly exhibitions, and those are the setting stage to get up on here to see who is the strongest under the headset with our weekly ranked division. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look into the next